all of these platforms, all of these tools, AKA the cloud, including all the SaaS products, they have so many knobs, and each of those knobs represents a decision, whether it's a security property, what region, how much you want to spend. There's a ton of decisions. You could imagine there being 10 to 100 decisions for every product that's available.
Yeah.
And so if your team is using, let's say, 10 products, there's 100 decisions that need to be made every time you start from scratch. And I think what you see as someone who worked at a cloud provider, we know we have all these APIs, and we always ask ourselves before we release a product, what's the default experience look like? And so that's what we do in the web UI. We pick a default region, we pick a default size, we pick a default everything and say, hey, what's the fewest decisions we can get away with for you to get some value from this product day one? And we can do that. If you take that same product and you go to the command line and you run gcloud -- help, it's like, here's the entire world. Here's every flag. Here's what they mean. You got to make your decision. And I think it's those decisions that when Mass Driver shows up, it says, listen, Terraform gives you a way to make decisions. Pretty much any decision that the cloud provider allows you to make using a dialect like HCL, but you still have to make those decisions. But once you make those decisions, the next question is, do you make the developers also make those decisions? And what do I mean by that? If you make a really great Terraform module and maybe you don't expose everything that the cloud provider does, so you go from 1,000 to 100 things, like, hey, our module's super flexible. People need different things for staging than they do for production, and we're going to give them that. So we're going to have a pretty big API.